Hello everybody, so today we're going to be doing a romance reading. I haven't done a love reading in forever, and I figured, you know what, people probably would want to hear about it. So we're going to be doing what is next in your connection, what is next for you and this person. And you don't have to be in a relationship, and you don't have to be in no contact with your person in order to be watching this video. So this video is for any and everybody. And we have 6 piles, so they're going to be shorter messages, but they're still going to be just as detailed. So we have pile number 1 with the blue candle, 2 with the yellow candle, 3 with the pink candle, 4 with the purple candle, 5 with the green candle, and 6 finally with the red candle. So go ahead and pause the video if you need a second. And I will see you guys in your piles. The timestamps are down below in the description and in the comments. See you guys. Hello, pile number 1. You guys chose the blue candle. So what I want you to do first is go ahead and set any type of intention that you have for this reading, for this connection, for yourself. Does not have to be related to the reading or the connection, but go ahead and set any intention that you have, and I will be burning these candles at the end of the readings. Okay guys, so go ahead, set that intention, pause the video if you need to, and I will be burning them at the end when everything is done. Before this video is posted, they will be all burned out, so don't worry. All right, now let's get into it. First, we're going to get 3 cards on what's currently going on in your connection, and then we're going to get 3 cards from a different deck, what is next for you guys. So, pile number 1, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of pile number 1. Excuse me, I didn't even ask the question yet. I feel like you guys are being a little impatient. This could be you or this could be your person, but there is this energy of impatience since your ancestors are really, and I said ancestors. So your ancestors are really, I feel like, supporting you in whatever you're doing right now. And your ancestors, I feel like, have been trying to contact you, have been trying to talk to you, send you signs, and maybe you're not necessarily listening to them because they are being a little bit jumpy. So angels, guides, ancestors, spirit guides of pile number 1. What is currently going on between them and their person? 3 cards, please. And now they're like not wanting to necessarily. Okay, there we go. Thank you. We have the Hanged Man. So I feel like this is either no communication or little communication. So there might be little to no communication with you guys. I feel like you guys could definitely be like unsure of how to deal with this person, or this person may be unsure of how to deal with you. I am getting a sort of energy here. Let's see. Currently what's going on. We have the Knight of Swords. I feel like both of you are sort of juggling different things in your life, and we have the Ace of Wands right here. So I feel like with this 2 of Pentacles, both of you have a lot going on in your lives. I feel like individually both of you are struggling. I heard struggling to make ends meet, whether this be within a job or within the connection, or just personally in any type of way that I was about to say represents, in any type of way that resonates. Over here burping, and that's clearing out the throat chakra, and you guys picked the blue candle, so it definitely makes a lot of sense. With this Knight of Swords, I feel like you guys currently have either just found out or just clarified certain things within this connection, or currently there are things coming out about this connection that's clarifying different ideals, maybe different suspicions that you guys might have had. I feel like for a very long time you guys have been in this sort of energy of questioning maybe this person, questioning this relationship, maybe questioning this person's motives, or questioning, should I really be here, should I stay or should I go, type of energy. And I feel like recently or currently there's a lot of energy that's being uncovered, and there's a lot of things that are coming to the light. And they're like, move on, move on. So we're going to keep that right there, short and sweet, because I feel like it's very different for every person who's picked this pile. So we're not going to go into much detail right there, but let's see what's happening next for this connection. We have the Ten of Pentacles. I am getting something, but I want to pull the cards first. We have the Emperor. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Can we clarify this Ace of Cups in reverse just once, please? Thank you. Death. Okay. So I'm picturing this Ten of Pentacles as like somebody packing their stuff. And I never see this card this way. But they're showing me like somebody packing their stuff and somebody leaving. We have the Wheel of Fortune on the back of the deck. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to whatever is being uncovered currently, whatever information is being uncovered currently, whatever maybe secrets or information that is coming out, I feel like one person in this connection is finally going to be like, okay, I've had enough, let's move forward. And this could either be moving forward with your person, or it could be one person choosing to move forward, to take all their happiness, take all of their belongings, take all of their intentions, and move forward. It truly does feel like sort of like a breakup or a disconnection that's going to be happening here. I feel like somebody's finally going to put their foot down and say, okay, I'm not okay with living like this, or okay, I'm not going to continue to compensate my happiness, my abundance, my peace for everything that you're not giving me right now. I feel like you guys could be asking for a lot from this person, and I don't feel like you're asking like too much. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like you guys are asking for certain things from this person, and this person is either delivering these things to you inconsistently, so giving you what you want and then not giving you what you want, and then giving you what you want and then not giving you what you want, or they're just plain old not giving you the things that you're needing for your happiness, for your abundance, for your peace, for you to feel good, safe, and secure in this connection and in this relationship. And I feel like you're going to start to put your foot down and say, okay, I love you, I truly do, but I cannot continue to live this way if you're going to continue to treat me like this. And this person might feel really heartbroken, and this person might sort of like, I heard beg and plead for you not to leave them, but I feel like you're gonna know. And of course, switch up the energies if you feel like this is like, I'm talking about your person or whatever, but I feel like you're gonna know that like it is better for you to move forward, and that you can have happiness moving forward as soon as you choose to like dead the situation. Because I feel like for a lot of you, what you're asking for from this person is very reasonable. What you're asking for is basic respect, common decency, and for this person to show their love and appreciation blatantly and consistently. And I feel like right now this person is unable to do that in the way that you want them to. And you guys might have to put like an end to this connection at the moment in order for this person to, in time, recognize what they had. It's sort of like the energy of you don't know what you have until you lose it, or they won't know what they had until they lost it type of energy. Let's see, let's get two of these tea leaf cards. What is happening next in this connection? We have February, so this might be a significant month for you guys. I heard the winds of change. Let's get two more because I don't want a month. Thank you. We have handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So maybe you guys are going to end up leaving this person and meeting somebody new, or meeting somebody that inspires you to leave this connection. And then we have shark. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So your spirit guides are saying focus less on this connection and more about your finances. And if your finances are tied into this connection, they're wanting you to make sure that you have a way to make ends meet. They want you to get your finances in order now before things may boil up to the point where you have to walk away from this connection. They want you to feel safe and secure. If you do feel like you have to walk away, they don't want you to stay in this connection just because you feel like your finances are tied to this person or this connection, or you feel like you're not going to have anything if this person leaves. And then we have carrot, opportunity or windfall. And I feel like that's spirit saying, like, if the finances are something that you're worried about and maybe a reason why you're choosing not to move forward, then your spirit guides are like, don't worry, everything is going to be okay. We got you. You're supported. Okay? But that is what I have for you. I hope it resonated, and I hope it's what you needed to hear. But yeah, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Toodles. Hello, pile 2. Those of you who chose the yellow candle, the first thing that I want you guys to do is to set an intention for this reading. It could be an intention that has to do with what you want in this connection. It could be an intention that has to do with your personal life. It could be anything. So go ahead and set your intention, and when I'm done the readings, I'm going to light all these candles up and let them burn down before I post this, so that we get all of your intentions in. And yeah, there's going to be a little bit of personal candle work for you, intention work for you. Okay, so pile 2, let's see. First, we're going to get 3 cards about what is currently going on, the current, energy, the current energies between you and your person. And then we're going to get 3 cards on, oh my gosh, a lot of heart chakra clearing right here. And then we're going to get, 3 cards about what is going to happen next within this connection. I feel like both of you are under a lot of stress. I feel like both of you are going through a lot of changes right now. I heard materially, so some of you guys could be like moving houses. Your finances could be changing. There could be like a job change that's coming for one or both of you. There's a lot of mutual change energy that's happening here. So let's get 3 cards and see what's going on. There could be outside influences that are also in the way of this connection being exactly what it should be or what you want it to be. What is currently happening between pile number 1 and, between pile 2 and their person? Spirits, angels, ancestors, guides, can you let me know the current energy between, okay, thank you. Pile number 2 and their person. Okay, so we already have 3 cards. We have death, but this for me feels like death and rebirth. And then we have the Ace of Wands. And then we have the 5 of Cups. And the 8 of Swords, honorable mention, wants to stick out. The 5 of Cups. Currently, I feel like there's this energy of you guys not talking. It doesn't feel like both of you are in contact right now. It sort of feels like we're waiting on communication that's not happening. It feels like both of you are going through some sort of energetic cleanse. And I believe that that is the reason why no contact is allowed between you guys. And I'm hearing like no contact is allowed. So maybe your spirit guides and their spirit guides and both of your ancestors are like, yeah, it is not the time for these people to be connecting. It is not the time for pile 2 and their person to be entertaining each other's energy right now. There could be a lot of fiery energy between you guys, and I am sort of getting like a third party influence. So there could be a third party on your side, a third party on their side, and a third party does not have to be a romantic interest. It could just be, I just saw 333, just somebody in the middle, which it could be anybody, familial, platonic, romantic, it doesn't matter. I just saw the Queen of Wands. I'm sorry, the Queen of Swords too. And with this Five of Cups, I feel like both of you mutually, either now or in the past, made this decision to move on from each other. I feel like both of you sort of threw the towel in and said, you know what, like, I can't keep doing this anymore, or we can't keep on going on in this cycle. I love you, you love me, but right now we're just two different people with two different needs and two different mindsets and two different sets of values. Because in this card, she is a human, so she's a human and this is a seal, and they love each other. They're like best friends, but she can't ask the seal to come live on land with her like full time, and the seal can't ask of her for her to live in the ocean because she's a human. So it's like both of you have and share immense love, especially with this Ace of Wands right here. But it's like, because you guys are two different people, and because right now you guys are in two different mindsets with two different sets of values. I'm really hearing values. You guys have made the decision to part ways or move on from each other for the time being, because both of you have a lot of energy to cleanse. And this might be something conscious that you guys know like is happening, like this energy cleansing, or this might just be something that is being brought up to you for you guys to realize, oh, maybe this is the reason why we can't be together right now. And I noticed that in this card there's a light from these houses and from this lighthouse. Then we have the Ace of Wands, which is a light source, and then we have the sun shining down onto the greasy ass polluted water right here. And I feel like what's happening between both of you is you guys are currently being shown your shadow selves, and opening up more to your light side. So you guys might have had a lot of toxicity within this connection, or it was just right person, wrong timing, or just wrong timing. And I do feel like what's going on here is you guys are each opening up to your own individual light. And when you're opening up to your own individual light, there could be a lot of shadow energy that is presenting itself. And maybe this is the reason why you guys had to be pulled away from each other, so that you guys didn't get caught up in each other's shadows. Because I feel like your shadows, both of you, not just you and not just this person, both of your shadows could be something that are really, really powerful. I do feel like both of you are very powerful people, and your shadows could be very dark. And this is what's coming for you guys, and I'll take it just because it flew out like that. But yeah, you guys, the shadows are really presenting themselves heavily right now, and that is not a bad thing. We need these emotions, these energies to come up in order to feel them, to heal them, right? So this really feels like no contact, or it feels like right now you guys are in the process of making that decision to move on from each other. I hear money is coming to both of you. We have the Queen of Swords on the back of the deck again. This could have been the feminine in this situation that was the one to really make this decision to move on and move forward. But what is coming next for this situation is the Sun. And I also noticed that really big red flag right there. I feel like this is healing for the inner child. And I feel like you guys are both getting a lot better at discerning what is good for you versus what isn't good for you. I do feel like there could be communication coming, but it sort of feels like communication that is definitely improved from where you guys are now, but it's still not at the place where you guys want it to be, or where it should be for you guys to have something that is healthy, okay? 2 more cards, Spirit, for what is happening next. We're gonna take that one that just flew out like that. The Page of Pentacles. I feel like this person or yourself could come through and sort of, I feel like somebody's giving a gift here. This could be a gift of their presence, a gift of material value. It could be flowers. It could be the gift of communication, an apology, something like that. But you guys are still in this in this future energy, what is happening next? I feel like you guys are still in this energy of feeling like you need to protect yourself, feeling like you can't necessarily trust this person. It's like baby steps, small steps. One card, just one. Just one, not two. What is happening next for pile number 2 in their person? Just one card, please. Thank you. We have Judgment. I kind of want to, I feel like this person is going to come in and reveal themselves to you, but reveal themselves in a way that they haven't revealed themselves before. Reveal deeper parts of themselves. Reveal maybe the truth about a situation that they weren't necessarily being truthful about. Maybe the truth of their current situation and what they're going through. Yeah, the truth about how they feel like they need you, or they feel like they're empty without you. And I got a headache when I said they feel like they need you, because I don't feel like this person feels like they need you, and I don't feel like you need this person. I feel like maybe in the past you both felt like you needed each other, and that was unhealthy codependency. But I feel like it's not the fact that this person needs you, or not the fact that you need this person, but it's more so the fact that both of you want each other. And that's even more powerful than needing somebody. I'd rather have somebody choose me because they want me, rather than because they feel like they need me, type of shit. And you guys probably feel the same way. Can we clarify this Judgment? I keep on getting like baby energy. Maybe somebody here is gonna get pregnant. Pregnancy could be on the table for one of you. We have the Two of Cups. I feel like this person is gonna finally come in and confess, like, I know I fucked up, but I really, really want you, and I really, really miss you, and I'm willing to give up anything, you know, like, and this coming out underneath of this, and then look at them hugging. It's sort of like, I'm willing to be different for you. I'm willing to change the things that made it so that we couldn't be together. And it does feel a little bit like overcompensation, so I do feel like this is with good intentions, but it needs to be, and I feel like it needs to be, and it's getting to, but it's not necessarily there yet when this happens, to the point where both of you compromise but don't compensate. Don't overcompensate, right? It's not like, this is really, really important to me, but I'll put it on the back burner because I love you and because I want you. It's, this is really, really important to me, and I understand that this is really important to you, but if we could come to a compromise and, you know, and find a way for both of us to implement and be safe and secure in these values that we have, but work together as a team at the same time, then we can get together. Then this can be something. And I don't feel like I don't feel like this is going to be what's happening next, but I feel like this is going to be what's happening soon. Like, this next energy is like, I'll do anything for you. I love you so much. I want you so much. And that's the step, but it's still a little codependent, right? Let's get to these tea leaf cards. What is happening next for pile 2 in their person? We have 3 cards. We're not going to take them all. We're not going to take any of them because it's too much. One at a time, please. What is happening next for pile 2 in their person? We have Pineapple, reconciliation. I don't even have to expand on that. Reconciliation. One more. Too much, too much, too much. Not 50 of them, please. Just one. What is happening next for pile 2 in their person? We have the tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. So making progress. This isn't just, oh, well, they come in and they apologize and then everything's peachy keen. Like, it's not like that. But you guys are slowly and surely making progress, and that's really beautiful fucking energy. So I hope that this reading resonated for you. I just saw 1331, so you guys are almost there. You guys are getting on the same page, but you're not necessarily really there yet, okay? That's what your spirit guides really, really want to tell you. You're getting there. There's a couple more steps to take. There's a little while to go. There's still time, but there's still time. And there's still potential. But I hope you guys resonated with this reading. I hope it's what you needed to hear, and I hope it's what you wanted to hear. And like, comment, and subscribe if it did help you, and I'll see you guys later. Toodles. Hello, pile number 3s. Those of you who chose this pink or peachy candle. It looks orange on the camera a little bit, but I swear to God, it's pink. The first thing that I want you to do is set an intention for this candle, because after I'm done all of the readings, I will be dressing and lighting all of these candles to burn and put out you guys' intention into the universe. So the intention could be about anything. Could be about your job, could be about this connection, could be about yourself, could be about anything. Pink is really good for self-love. It's good for love. It's good for anything that has to do with emotions or the heart, anything like that. But it could be for anything. We're not specifying. It doesn't have to be any of those things, okay? So this is your pile, guys. Set that intention. Pause the video if you need to. And literally every single pile as I start so far, I'm getting like burps. So there's a lot of clearing happening within the heart chakra and the throat chakra, because your burps start right here, right? Well, that for me, they're starting right here, feeling like they're starting right here, and then they're going up. So it's clearing that heart chakra, clearing that throat chakra. All right, so we're gonna get 3 cards about where you guys are currently, the energy but that is currently going on between you guys, and then we're gonna get 3 cards about where you guys are headed. What is the next step? Pile number 3's angels, ancestors, and guides. Can you let me know where they are right now? What's the energy currently between them and their person? We have the King of Cups. Beautiful. I'm really noticing that his stomach is open, like and bare right there. I feel like you guys are really working on a lot of things that made you guys feel unstable. This is a connection that feels like you guys are really working on yourselves and really working on this connection. We have the Moon. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Spirit, can you clarify this Moon and Ace of Wands for me? We have the Four of Swords. I do feel like there's an energy of right now you guys are both really working on this connection, really working on yourselves for this connection, really working on those lower 3 chakras, the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root. Colors for those are yellow, red, and orange. Yellow, orange, and red. But what feels like is happening, it feels like there could be a break in this connection, but it doesn't feel like a physical break. It feels like more so an emotional break. A break in, what's the word? Intimacy. I feel like you guys are going through some sort of purification process here. I feel like you guys could even yourselves be unsure about what's going on in this connection, or what you want from this connection, or what you feel like is possible here. What's on the back of the deck? We have the Ace of Swords. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of truths that are coming out, and these don't feel like bad truths or like secrets. It just feels like emotional truths. But that's all I'm getting from this. They might expand upon it a little bit, but I feel like they just want me to move forward with what's happening next. We have the King of Cups on the back of the deck. 2 Kings of Cups. I feel like the masculine energy here is really, really trying really hard. It might be the feminine energy here who is unsure about what she wants. Maybe she's looking into her subconscious and realizing maybe that this isn't what she wants, or maybe she's looking to her subconscious and realizing that this is what she really, really wants. And I feel like both of you are having a lot of new ideas about this connection, looking at and viewing this connection very differently right now. I do feel like you guys are sort of icing each other out, or at least the feminine feels like she's icing the masculine out right now. And if you are the feminine, your spirit guides want you to know that that's okay. Like, don't do it in a way that it's harsh, but like, if you still need some time to soul search, that's okay. And you need to let this person know that, and you need to let them know clearly, instead of hiding your emotions or pretending like everything's okay and everything is fine. Wait, look, soul searching. I was just talking about soul searching, and we have the Hermit on the back of the deck. I swear to God, like, you guys saw me. I did not even look at them when I was shuffling them. Oh God, there's hair on my eyelash. Jesus, and this is why I don't wear these things. You guys could be doing things that you don't normally do, and that could be something that feels foreign, so therefore feeling very scary. And for some of you, this could be doing things that you don't do in a really good way. Like, I don't usually open myself up and be vulnerable and share my feelings, but I'm doing it now. Yeah, it feels scary, but it's something that's really good. And for some of you, you guys could be doing things that you don't normally do in more of a shadow aspect or negative aspect. Maybe behaving in certain ways that, maybe feeling like this person brings out a side of you that you don't like to see. Maybe feeling a general incompatibility. Yeah, feeling like you love this person, but you're on two different pages. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of pile number 3. Could you please let me know what is next for the connection that they are in? We have the Magician. I feel like it's really up to you what happening next. The Magician's Strength. We have the 8 of Wands on the back of the deck. And then we have the Ace of Wands. And then we have the King of Pentacles on the back of the deck. This is interesting. I'm going to clarify 2 times. Give me 2 clarification cards, please. Yeah, that makes sense. We have the 8 of Cups. There's like 2 avenues. Like, there is 2 messages here, because one half of you guys need one message and the other half of you guys need the other message. So when I start channeling, take whatever resonates and leave whatever doesn't. Yeah, and then we have the Star. I feel like you guys are going to be releasing whatever type of control you have here, pulling yourself back and pouring into yourself. And I feel like that message is for everybody. For some of you, this is releasing the connection as a whole and choosing to work on yourself alone. For others of you, this is releasing maybe the negative habits that you have, maybe releasing, and we have the Ace of Wands 2 times, and we have the Ace of Wands clarifying the Ace of Wands. You guys could be having more sex. Back of the deck is the Page of Cups. I feel like very soon you're gonna, like, I feel like a lot of you guys, like I was saying, for some of you, you guys are releasing the control, as in like releasing the connection. And for some of you guys, you're releasing certain habits, certain patterns, certain energies that are holding this connection back. And with both of these aces of wands, and then we have the page of cups right here, I feel like if you guys are confused on like which way to go within this connection, they're not giving me like a specific this is exactly what's going to happen, because I feel like this is a an intuition test basically to see how much you're going to listen to yourself and to help you tune more into your intuition, because it could be cloudy at the moment. Yeah, and as soon as I say that, I look at this and there's clouds. For some of you, you're smoking too much. But I feel like if you guys are cloudy or unsure of where to move or what to do in this connection, very soon there's going to be a shift or a change or something that shows you this is what you need to do, and this is just the decision that you need to make moving forward. I feel like there's going to need to be a lot of communication because my nose is itching so bad right now. It's really important that you communicate to your partner. What is happening next between pile number 3 and their person? We have happiness. So whether this is choosing yourself and finding happiness for yourself alone, or finding more happiness and deepening this connection, there is either way inevitably going to be happiness coming towards you guys. And then we have house. I cannot make this shit up. We have flowers, happiness, and then we have an astral house card, happiness. This is like the first house, I believe. So either way, you guys are having some sort of happiness. And then we have a bird on the star card. We have a bird on the magician. And then we have birds on this card. And then we have a bird on this card. Like, there's some sort of energy here that's going to be freeing. Whether it's freeing yourself of old patterns and habits or freeing yourself from this connection. What is happening for pile number 3 and their person? Next, you should accept valid criticism. A lot of communication happening here. And just as much as you feel like your person should accept the constructive criticism that you have for them, you should be accepting of the constructive criticism that your person has for you, even if it doesn't feel good. And on the back of the deck, I really feel like it says a wish is granted. So some sort of wish, whether it be in this connection or not, is going to be granted for you guys. They were being very vague on this, but I feel like it's because you guys really, really need to use your intuition. And I feel like they don't want you to know everything right now because they want you to look less at the destination and more so enjoy and learn from the experience. But that's what I have for you guys. I hope this resonated, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Toodles. Hello, pile number 4. Those of you who chose this purple candle, we are going to be getting into your reading. We're going to be pulling 3 cards about where you guys are currently at, the energy between you and your person, and then we are going to be getting 3 cards about where you guys are headed next, what is next for you guys, and then we're going to be getting some oracle cards. But first, I would like you guys to pause the video if you need to. Set any type of intention that you have. It could be for the connection, could be concerning something about this reading, could be about yourself, your career, anything. Purple candles are really good for enlightenment. They're good for your enhancing your intuition. They're good for anything that involves the crown or the third eye, but it doesn't have to be anything like that. It could be literally anything that you want. Your intention is what matters the most, okay? So let's get into it. Let's go. And I will be burning these candles down for you guys at the end of the reading. So once I post this video up, the candles will be burnt down already, and you guys will, you know, your intention will just be go. All right. I heard meditation and contemplation. So you guys might be unsure. Pile number 4. What is going on, spirits, angels, and guides of pile number 4? What's going on currently? The energy between them and their person. I heard estranged. And then my lip was quivering. I feel like you guys are talking about each other. This could be a no contact situation, or this could be a situation where you are in contact with this person and both of you are talking about each other behind each other's backs, whether it's something good, something bad. Both of you guys are communicating more about this connection to other people than you guys are communicating about this connection to the other person that's in this connection. I feel like, especially with this Nine of Pentacles coming out, it's sort of like the energy of not necessarily being able to be vulnerable, not feeling comfortable being vulnerable, not feeling comfortable expressing your emotions, at least not to this person that you're in this connection with. It feels like I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. It sort of feels like if I do communicate myself, nothing's gonna change. This is how you guys are feeling. If I do communicate myself, nothing's gonna change. And if I don't communicate myself, nothing's gonna change. So you guys are just sort of, you can't win for losing. That's just sort of the energy that I feel both of you are in right now. Makes sense. We have the Two of Pentacles. Like I said, damned if I do, damned if I don't. I don't know whether to express myself or to keep everything bottled in. All I know is that I can't keep on doing this any longer. That's sort of the energy that I'm getting at. I feel like you guys are not listening to your intuition. And then we have the Ace of Swords. There's no communication here. You see how that sword is underneath of that heavy ass rope? Can we get a clarifier for that, please? And it's sort of like, because this card was at the back of the deck, the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment. It's about, and specifically in this deck, it's about creating your wish fulfillment. And Spirit's like, if you guys never talk, then you will never create the wish fulfillment that you want with this person, because closed mouths don't get fed. The Eight of Swords, keeping yourself trapped in this sort of cycle of giving, and of not giving and not receiving. And for some of you guys, you're like, what are you talking about? I give to this person so much, but it's not giving the communication. You're not giving this person a chance to give you what you want if you don't communicate that with them. Keeping yourself trapped in this state of lack because you choose not to, or don't feel comfortable enough expressing. King of Wands on the back of the deck. And this is a means of protecting yourself, but it's not protecting you. It's making the relationship sort of drown out. What is coming next for pile number 4? We have the Page of Cups. I feel like you guys are finally gonna get that fucking hairball out your throat and speak up. I do feel like this is more so logical conversation than emotional, but it does feel emotional a little bit. It's working, it's a step. You guys are working towards becoming more comfortable with your emotions. We have the Four of Wands. One more. Beautiful. And then the Two of Wands. So it's like opening that avenue, opening those avenues for honest, vulnerable, emotional conversation leads to you guys getting clear on what you want from each other. And it might be a mutual decision to take some space, but it's not like we're taking space and we're gonna go fuck other people, or we're gonna go deal with other people, or we're just done with each other. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like we're taking emotional space and working on ourselves and working on our ability to express what we need to express. And it's sort of like taking that healthy space in order for both of you to feel more comfortable and get what you need. This feels like compromise to me. This feels like, listen, I'm not able to give you all of that right now because of where I'm at, but I can give you this, and that and I can work up towards giving you what you want and exactly what you need. And I have the intention of giving you what you want and what you need. And all of this comes from clear, open communication, you know? So it's like, don't expect that when you open your mouth, all your problems are going to be gone. But do expect for your problems to start getting slowly and steadily better, okay? Feels like a stable connection with shared values here. On the back of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. I can't make this shit up. And then we have a Scarab, and the Scarabs, like, they're able to eat their way through any type of situation, any type of whatever. And I feel like that's the strength and the resilience of your connection here. That's the potential that you guys have, is the potential to grow and move forward through any type of conflict and come out on the other side happier, stronger, and better together. But this is once you actually allow yourselves to open that line of communication and be honest with each other. So let's see. Let's get 2 cards on what is happening next for pile 4. We're going to take this one that flew out. It says dissatisfaction with life. So it might get a little bit more rocky before it gets better, but it will get better. And then we have Feather. Someone you know is undependable and sincere. And insincere. We got to clarify this. This might be like you guys choosing to take a break, but that break then over time leading to a more dependable and stable future. We have a journey, either physical or mental. And on the back of the deck, we have Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start, slowly but surely getting ahead. What was I talking about? So yeah, it might get a little bit more difficult before it gets easier. And that's what happens when you start to implement new things, especially when you're implementing things that you guys are not necessarily comfortable with yet. There's going to be miscommunication. There's going to be difficulty. There's going to be a little bit of misunderstanding. But I do feel overall, you guys are slowly but surely getting better. And it's going to like re-spark like the spark that you guys had for this connection. Okay? But that is what I have for you guys. I hope this reading resonated. Like, comment, and subscribe if it did help you in any type of way. And I'll see you guys later in the next reading. Toodles. Hello, pile number 5, the green candle. The first thing I want you guys to do is set some sort of intention with this candle. For after I'm done the reading, I will start burning your candle. And we will burn it all the way down, sending your intention into the universe. This intention could be for yourself, for your connection, for your career, whatever. If you guys need some ideas, and the intention that you set does not have to be limited to these ideas, but some things that green candles are really good for, the color green is really good for, is prosperity, wealth, anything that has to do with love or the heart chakra. Really anything that has to do with the energy and frequency of abundance. All right, so go ahead, set your intention, pause the video if you need to, or really just set your intention whenever it comes to you. Okay, you don't have to set it at the moment, but let's get to it. So first we're gonna get 3 cards with possible clarifiers for where you guys are at currently, the energy that's currently going on between you and your person, or the person on your mind. And then we're going to get 3 cards from a different deck for what is going to happen next, or what's going on next. And then we're going to get some oracle cards. Okay. Throat chakra, heart chakra clearing. And it makes sense because you guys have the green candle. I heard fast pace, and I'm sort of seeing the tortoise and the hare. And I'm pretty sure we're all familiar with that story, but if you're not familiar with the story of the tortoise and the hare, there's a rabbit and a turtle, and they're running a race. And the rabbit, because he's so much faster than the turtle, he feels as though he's got this one in the bag. And So he starts running as fast as he can, and you know, like halfway through, he's like right almost at the finish line, he's like, you know what, whatever, I can stop, I can take a break, because there's no way that this tortoise is going to catch up, right? And and so he sits down, he takes a break, and he ends up falling asleep, taking a nap. And all while this rabbit, you know, who is so sure that he's got this in the bag because he's so fast, sits down and takes a break, this tortoise is consistently walking, consistently pushing through, consistently working on moving towards the finish line. And he actually ends up making it across the finish line before the rabbit and winning the race, because instead of a whole bunch of fast action and then stopping and taking a break, he consistently makes sure that he's consistently moving. And he might not be moving at as fast a pace as the rabbit is, but he is still consistently moving, consistently getting things done. And I feel like that's a lesson for you guys here, because I feel like right now you guys are feeling like you need to be in very fast-paced energy. So what is currently going on, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of pile number 5? I was about to say pile number 4, so maybe you guys were drawn to pile number 4 with the green candle. This just came out, I'm pretty sure, or maybe it was a different card, but it looked like this card. But I put it back in the deck. We have the Page of Wands. I feel like you both are currently, I don't feel like there's anything currently going on physically with you guys. You guys might not be together currently, but I feel like there's a lot of thinking about what I would do if I was with this person. And I feel like this is both of you. What I would do if I was with this person, or ideas of like how I want my connection to be. You guys are in like the state of like looking and seeing, like in your mind, visualizing, this is what I want, this is what I believe that I can have. And I feel like you guys are working on yourselves to become that type of person who lives that life and has those manifestations. And I feel like where this rushing energy comes in is that you guys might be trying to work on so many things at one time that you guys are overcrowding yourself, and you guys are overdoing it with the self-work. And I always say we need to work on ourselves, but sometimes we can overdo it and not allow ourselves any rest time or any like break time at all. And that what this can do is burn us out, like the rabbit in the story of the tortoise and the hare. We can burn out really, really quickly because we're trying to move so fast. It makes sense why I felt like I needed to share that story with you guys. But let's see, let's pull 2 more cards. We have the King of Cups, but it came out in reverse, so I'm going to take it in reverse, but I'm also going to get a clarifier for that after we pull our next card, because I have some sort of idea of what this is. It sort of feels like overcompensating, like one person is giving more to this connection than the other person is. And I feel like because this one person isn't giving as much as they should, this one person feels the need to overcompensate and overdo it and overgive and overlove. Sorry, my boyfriend just woke up my daughter. And then we have the 10 of Swords here. Currently, you guys are in a state of like feeling a lot of lack. But there's an upside to this. It doesn't just feel like I'm sitting in my lack and I'm dwelling on it, because you guys feel the lack in this connection. You guys are turning to maybe your faith or your spirituality or your manifestation and trying to manifest better in this connection, trying to manifest abundance in this connection. And I feel like what Spirit is saying is like slow and steady wins the race. Don't feel like you have to rush these manifestations in, or you have to rush in order to get this abundance, because good things take time. Okay? Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups. This might just be a situation where you guys need to have a little bit of physical separation or mental or emotional separation, or all three, in order for this connection to thrive maybe in the future. But what is happening next? We have on the bottom of the deck the World card. And I shuffled these decks but in between every pile just to make sure I didn't know what was on the back or whatever. Because I'm just like that sometimes. So, let's see. Sorry. So I was thinking in my head, clarify the Page of Wands, because that's usually what I do when I'm putting a card underneath of the card that, you know, if I'm putting a card underneath this card, I'm going to say clarify this card. But that's not what I meant. Like, I was pulling on something completely different. But I feel as though with the Page of Wands and then the King of Wands coming out when I accidentally asked clarify this card, it feels like there is going to be, whoa there, why are you upside down? It feels like there is going to be an upgrade in the energy of both of you, especially this masculine person in this connection. It feels like going from a very immature energy, a very, I don't know what I want. Well, I know what I want, but I don't necessarily know how to get there. I'm getting the ideas, I'm forming the ideas, I'm making the manifestation. It feels like moving on from that energy and getting into the energy of I know what I want, and I've been working towards it, and I'm consistently, yeah, I keep on getting the word consistently, and I'm consistently making an effort to make things better. Because like, if he wasn't there for a long time and working on what he needed to be working on for a long time, those sprouts, that plant would not be all around that wand. It takes time for plants to grow. I'm hearing migrate. So for some of you guys, you could be moving in with this person in the future, or you could be moving individually in the future. So what's next for pile number 5 in their person? We have the Ace of Swords. I feel like you guys are gonna, especially with the Eight of Swords, we have the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you guys are going to be getting yourselves out of like whatever rut you guys are stuck in right now. We're gonna clarify the Ace of Swords. Yeah, healing, definitely working on healing yourselves. We have the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Swords, then we had the Eight of Swords, and we also have the Seven of Swords. A lot of swords cards, a lot of working on like mental energy. It doesn't necessarily feel like the connection is going to be seeing or feeling this change, but it does feel like changes happening on an individual level for both you and for your person. So it might not feel like, oh, like I see the change within this connection, but you might feel the change within yourself and see the change within this person. And it might sort of leave you like, oh, when are they, you know, when are we going to get back together? When is this going to happen? When are we going to feel the change and the difference in the connection? And it's like Spirit's like, give it time, because both of you first need to work on yourselves before you could work on becoming a unit, especially work on becoming a healthy unit. We have the Five of Wands. I'm sorry, this is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands. We have the Seven of Wands and then the Seven of Swords. That'd be funny if we got another 7. And the card that I said that was upside down was the Seven of Cups. The only 7 that we didn't get was the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like, yeah, you guys aren't necessarily going to be seeing that material, that physical change next. That's not what's happening next, but there's a lot of internal change that's happening next. And I feel like a lot of where this masculine energy, it could be the masculine energy, or it could just be the feminine's energy, but take it how it resonates, where this masculine's energy wasn't necessarily putting in that work. I feel like they're going to be internally working on changing that pattern that they have of not putting in the work, not doing what they need to do, not showing their love or that they care, right? I feel like what's going to be happening next is this person and yourself are going to be fighting internal patterns of behavior that are not helping you anymore, and that are just sort of hurting you and putting you both at a disadvantage within this connection. It's working on the internal struggles so that we can then, at some point in the future, work on the struggles, our struggles as a unit. Yeah, and we have the Wheel of Fortune on the back of the deck. Oh, not so many, thank you. And then I just saw the Knight of Pentacles, which means you guys are making progress, but the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving card in the deck, so it's slow progress. It's not like fast progress. Is this the pile that I mentioned the story of the tortoise and the hare in, or was it in pile number 4? Because it feels like slow and steady wins the race. I've been saying that for like the last like few piles, but it's just a message that's, whoa, sorry. It's just the message that has been coming through. Okay, the King of Pentacles. We had the Knight of Pentacles, and now we have the King of Pentacles, and on the back of the deck, sorry if I talk fast, we have the Star and then the Hermit. So with the King of Pentacles coming out in reverse, I feel like both of you are going to be realizing that there's a split message here. For some of you, both of you are going to be realizing that you do better alone than with this person. Like, after you guys are doing this internal work, you're going to realize that through this internal work, you found yourself on a different level, and that you are better off alone or better off with somebody else, and that you don't need or want this person anymore. Sorry. But for others of you, you're going to be realizing that sorry, he's always fucking with her. Like, I know you hear my daughter in the background. Always be bothering her, messing with her, and she just be not having his shit. So we have the King of Pentacles right here. What was I saying? Yeah, some of you guys are going to be realizing that you're better off without this person after you find yourself and really work on these internal struggles. And others of you are going to be realizing that for the time being, it's better if you just stay single. So for some of you, you're going to be realizing that, like, overall, it's better, like, if you never come back to this person. And for some of you, you're going to be realizing that you need some time alone before you re-enter this connection with this person. On the back of the deck, yeah, because there's been a lot of hurt, a lot of trouble, a lot of difficulty within this connection that needs some time to heal. So for pile number 5, can we see what is happening with them next in this connection? Well, we have Table, hard work ahead. Like I said, you guys are both going to be really, really working on yourselves. I feel like I want 3 cards, actually. Whoa there. We have 2 cards. It says lighthearted, carefree time. And then I feel like that's the single time that you guys might spend. Then we have Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. So this person could be gifting you with something, flowers, diamonds, jewelry, something like that. But I feel like either way, whether it's you being gifted by the universe or being gifted something by this person, there is going to be abundance coming in for you. And then we have right here, ladder, climbing towards success. But all right, that is what I have for you guys. I hope this reading resonated with you, and I will talk to you guys later. Toodles. Okay, last but not least, hello pile number 6 with this red candle. So the first thing I would like you to do is to set an intention for this candle, because when the reading's done, I'm going to be burning these candles, and we're going to be setting your intention out into the universe. So set whatever type of intention that you guys want. It could be about this connection, it could be about your personal life, about your career, whatever. And yeah, let's get into your reading. We're gonna be pulling 3 cards about currently where you guys are at, and then we're gonna be pulling 3 cards about where you guys are going, what is next for you guys. I am feeling this energy of impatience, of like not wanting to wait. I'm sort of getting very irritable with your reading. We have the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are really reminiscing on how things used to be. Either you guys are reminiscing on how things used to be within a different connection and comparing that connection to this connection, or you guys are really reminiscing on what used to be, or the energy that this connection used to hold. I feel like there was a big change, and a change maybe that you guys don't necessarily like. I heard the cupcake stage is over. Then we have the Star. Yeah, it's like wishing that things could be the way... Hi. My daughter. But it's like wishing that things could be the way that they were before in this connection. Yeah, the 6 of Swords. But moving on from this connection because they're not the way that they used to be. It's sort of like things changed, not for the better, but for the worse. And because I realize that I am making this conscious decision to move forward, but also I'm still holding space for this connection if it were to come back around. And I feel like a lot of you who chose this pile, you've already made the conscious decision to let this person, you guys already made the conscious decision to let this person go, or let this connection go. And for some of you guys, you're intending on letting this connection go forever or for life. You guys aren't necessarily sure if this connection is going to come back or if you even want it to come back, but subconsciously I do feel like you guys wish that this connection could be better so that you could have it, because I do feel like there are very strong feelings here. I feel like you guys could be like perfectionists, or the type of people who want things to be exactly the way that they want it to be. And that might be something that you recognize, or maybe something that you haven't recognized yet, was one of the reasons why this connection fell apart. It feels like one person, and if this could be yourself or it could be the other person, was trying to micromanage things to a level where it's like you weren't allowing things to happen organically. You were trying to push what you wanted to happen, or what you wanted things to be, and you weren't giving the connection time or space to sort of grow organically. Or maybe that's the energy that you... No, I feel like that's the energy that you were in before, because right now you're in the energy of reminiscing on this connection, but also continuously moving forward. But really wishing that this could be different. We had the 6 of Swords, and then as I'm shuffling, this wants to pop out, the 6 of Swords. So it's like you guys are like, I'm moving on, I'm moving on, I'm moving forward. So what is next for this person? You guys could have just clicked on this reading just to see, I don't really think that things are going to be different. I don't really think that anything, you know, favorable is going to happen between me and this person next, but let me just see. Let me just look. Let me just take a gander. Sorry. But I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to apologize for being weird. But yeah. And I feel like you guys shouldn't apologize for being weird or for being yourself. And I don't feel like anybody else should have to apologize for being their natural self either. So take that however it resonates. So what is next, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of pile number 5? I also heard pile number 1, so you guys might have been drawn to pile number 1 as well, maybe for the same person or for a different person. The energy is kind of split, but I'm not getting split messages, but the energy is kind of split, like how you guys feel. Okay, so we have strength, holding yourself together, getting Edna mode from the, what the fuck am I thinking? I'm getting Edna mode from The Incredibles when she's like, pull yourself together, you are Elastigirl. Like, and it's sort of like you guys, when you guys get into like this energy of, oh, I wish things could be different, like I want things to be different, and it's like, no, I shouldn't be thinking like that. I should be moving forward. Fuck this person. Fuck them. Fuck what they did to me. This is over. I don't want nothing to do with them. But it's sort of like your heart is like, no, I kind of do. I kind of want things to be different. I would kind of be happy if things were different. So we have the strength right here. I feel like it's you guys trying very hard to hold yourself back. Maybe you guys are going to have an opportunity where you see this person or are communicating with this person, or this person is going to come through. And it's sort of like you guys are going to really want to sort of be like very distant and closed off with this person. I do feel like there's going to be some sort of communication coming through. Yeah, we have justice right here. I do feel like this person is going to come through and try to sort of change things or apologize or move things forward. And you guys, even though this is like making your heart flutter, this is what you really want, it's like you guys understand that like you can be happy about this, but you guys don't want to get too happy about this because you aren't necessarily sure if the offer is solid, if it's true, and if it's honest, which is a good energy to be in. Just make sure just make sure that you're not being too closed off to the point where you're not giving this person chances if they really deserve it, but also make sure you're not being too open and giving this person chances where they don't deserve it. But I really feel like if anything, you guys are going to be too closed off rather than too open. But I'm not going to say it's never a bad thing to be like that. It does protect you in a lot of ways. But if this is, and it's going to be different for everybody, which is why also the energy is split. If this person, for some of you, is being honest and genuine and is ready to give you what you need, and you are just closing them off because you're very scared of what could potentially happen, but your intuition is telling you that this person deserves a second chance or deserves another chance, you could unintentionally emotionally hurt yourself or block out the opportunity that you really want because you're scared. So your guides are like, yes, be discerning, but if your intuition and your body is telling you that like this might be a good thing, and not your emotions, not your heart jumping into it, but like if your emotion, like if your body and your intuition is really telling you like maybe I should give this person a chance, then I feel like your guides and your ancestors are really telling you don't be too closed off, but also don't jump into it right either. Even if your intuition is telling you, yes, this is a good thing, make sure you're taking little steps and you're not moving forward like so fast, because then you're gonna hurt yourself. What is next for pile number 3? I'm sorry, not pile number 3. I'm thinking about 3 cards. What is next for pile number 6? This red candle. We have the 6 of Pentacles, and then we have the 6 of Cups. Oh, it's funny because the 6 of Pentacles I was reading as the 6 of Cups, and then we have the 6 of Cups coming out. Sorry, there's other people here. And then we have a 7 of Cups. We have the 6 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. It's sort of like you guys are getting that glimpse of what this connection used to be. And it's sort of like you guys are really having to hold yourself back. I'm sort of getting like that that picture of like a cartoon character with the big like bulging heart eyes coming out of its sockets, like the bulging heart eyes, and they're trying to run towards what they want, but then there's another character that's sort of holding them back. Like, you can feel this way, but don't rush into it. Yeah, and then we have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. This is some type of new beginning. And with the Knight of Swords on the back of the deck and the Queen of Pentacles, your spirit guides are like, yeah, this could be a new beginning that is happening for you, but make sure you don't jump into the new beginning without looking. The Hawk on this card, it has the blinder things on, so that if there is like, okay, so a hawk, if it sees its prey, it's going to really fast go for it, right? And the reason why a lot of keepers, they put this mask on the hawk, at least this is what I think I read in the book, the reason why they put that mask on the hawk is so that, you know, if there are things going on around, if there are like little prey around, like the hawk isn't just going to go jump for it, right? And it's sort of like you guys got to keep yourself in check and know when it's right to leap and how much to leap, instead of just being like, okay, this opportunity, let's take it and let's go, and then just boom, like right into it, right? It's sort of like they really want you to know that, like, even if your body and your intuition does tell you that this is a good thing for you, still take your time. Still go step by step instead of going full force into it, full speed, right? No pedal to the metal type energy here. So what's going to happen next between pile number 6 and their person? We have good luck with the horseshoe card. So this could be good luck in this connection. And then we have September. So maybe this is going to happen around September. Maybe this is September when you're looking at this reading. Maybe September is like when you guys decided that you were going to stop things. Either way, September is, I was about to say September is coincidental. September is an important month for you guys. And then we have temporary situation. So take that however it resonates. And let's get one more. We have career. So there might be something happening within your career soon. Then we have finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. And then that's coming out with rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So really being discerning about this person. It might start off as something good and then turn into something bad, or this could, for some of you, be your ego trying to convince you that things are going to be bad, because your ego is trying to protect you from that possible downfall. But for some of you, this is a warning not to let this person back in your life. And for some of you, this is saying, like, don't let that ego scare you into pushing a good thing away. So there's new home, new attitude. It's gonna be different for everybody. So take it however it resonates. And I hope this reading did resonate for you guys. And I will see you guys later in the next reading. Like, comment, and subscribe if you feel like it. And yeah, toodles. See you later.